Steady on, soldier. Can't keep up with you. You've done this before.
I used to help Dad on the farm.
Well, what about your dad and your mum? They must be missing you badly.
No, they're not. They've got Victoria.
What about your schoolmates, your friends? Bit of a loner, eh? Yeah, well, there's no law against that. At least not yet, there isn't.
When you finish that, will you put these in washer?
If you think I'm going to carry on skivvying like this, you can think again.
You've got a job, we've got a roof over our heads, so keep that shut, please.
No way, Brit, I'm not a chambermaid.
Don't insult chambermaids, just get it done.
I'm going to sort this out with Turner. Yeah. Maybe you could talk to him first, soften him up a bit.
That won't be necessary, Derek.
No?
No, I'm a man of my word. My agreement with Brit stands. You keep away from the customers and the till. That is, if you want a roof over your head.
That's something you've got in common.
Good looks, charm.
Same mental age.
Really?
Mind you, you've got an excuse. Illicit booze does your brain cells in.
Leave it, Viv, will you?
No, I won't leave it. You've got your own son involved in illicit booze. That's not just stupid, it's downright irresponsible.
Oh, give over, Viv. You're going a bit over the top and
No, Vic. That's your department. A still is not a child's game. I want it smashed. Finished. You tell me where it is. I will do the rest.
No, Viv, no, it's not that simple. Look, it's very complicated.
Get this, Vic. I will make it as simple as I can. You put that still out of action, and I want proof. Or I'll put you out of action. Permanently.
Oh, you little darling. Just what the doctor ordered.
Wish I could solve Sarah and Jack's problems as easy.
Yeah?
Oh, the police are going over and over asking questions about Robert. What was he like at home? What was he like at play? They want to word with us later.
Why?
Suppose not even parents know all the answers.
Yeah, it must be like torture for them. Look, why don't we give Sarah and Jack a break? Let's babysit for them tonight, let them go out, Let them have a drink.
Oh, that's a nice thought, Ned. We'll never go for it, though. Sarah's shattered. Them Hawkes phone calls, they finished her off.
All the more reason to give them a break, Do them both good.
Well, we can offer, but there's only one person can put that family back together again, and they won't find him in a wool pack.
Aye.
What reconstruction? Why tomorrow?
Reconstructions can help. They jog people's memory. What we need is one of him in the jacket he was wearing the night he went missing.
Yeah, well, that's the jacket. It's not a very good likeness of Robert, but that's what he was wearing when he went off.
Good, it'll help.
It's a waste of time and manpower. He should be questioning his school teachers and his friends.
His friends?
Yes, his friends.
Mr. Sugden, we've done a full and detailed psychological profile of Robert. We've talked to his teachers, his headmaster, his fellow pupils.
Robert doesn't seem to have many friends. At school, Robert's a very quiet, withdrawn child. Not prone to mix. Very much a loner.
Nonsense.
Jack.
It's nonsense. You don't do well at school if you don't fit in. Look at his reports.
It's not his academic ability that's come to light. He was a very bright...
Was?
Is. He is a very good pupil, academically sound. And it's this, in part, that's helped cover up his growing tendency to become, well, a very reserved little boy.
OK, so he's a bit shy, not a loud-mouthed lout. Is that a crime?
Be quiet, Jack. They're trying to help us find Robert. We feel the way forward is a reconstruction where Robert went missing. And you really think that'll help?
Well, we're not trying to raise any false hopes, but, well, given Robert's profile...
A loner. Our fault, I suppose.
Reconstructions can help.
Of course. Anything that'll help to find him, but... tomorrow?
Has to be.
Why?
Tomorrow is Robert's birthday.
Oh, come in, then. Just trying to catch up with my own housework. Go right in.
Can't stop. I've got to get an evening paper.
He's up to no good.
At least he escaped what Vic got. A big, beautiful black eye.
Oh, you didn't. Well done. Good for you. I expect he deserved it. What's he done?
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't me. Terry clocked in one. Scott, Vic, Terry, and Seth are all involved in illicit booze. They've got a still.
Still?
Yeah.
Is it good stuff?
Betty, this is serious. There's been violence, a man's lost his job, and now there's kids involved. It's illegal. You've been in enough police trouble.
We'll soon put a stop to it.
Don't you think I've tried? I've threatened to kill him.
Oh, murder is way down my list of options.
She's gone off.
Great. If only I could close my eyes and shut out the world. And sleep. Really sleep.
Oh, I bet you've not had a wink since... Look, you want to get some up from Doctor?
I don't want to miss Robert coming home. The longer he's gone, though, I can't help but think...
Oh, come on now, Sarah. You need to be strong now for everyone. For Jack, Victoria and Robert. I do know one thing guaranteed to help, though.
Yeah?
You and Jack, get yourselves over to the Woolpack tonight. Ned and I'll babysit. You can both do with a break.
The moment we go out will be the moment that Robert comes home.
Well, you'd only be a phone call away.
Oh, what if it was engaged or there was a fault on the line?
Well, Ned would drive over.
I would say he had a flat tyre or he couldn't start the car, he had an accident.
Oh, come on now, Sarah. You're not being sensible.
I don't feel sensible. I don't want to be sensible. I just want Robert back.
Well, a night out will do you both good.
How could I go to a pub when my child's missing?
Sarah, maybe you should ease up a little, eh?
I haven't been there for Robert for a long time. Today made that clear.
But take no notice of the police, love. Since when have they made sense?
Since today. I want to make things right. When Robert walks through that door, and only then, I'll relax.
This is breaking my heart, Seth.
Better than Betty breaking my neck.
Something very final about all this. I feel like one of them sea captains forced to sink his own ship.
Ships? Now you're talking real metal. Tin, copper, aluminium.
Where are we going to dump all this?
Dump it.
Can't leave it here. Viv's after blood.
And we're after brass. It's not a king's ransom, but we've got a bob or two from Scrapman.
We could use the proceeds to buy some Applejack.
And for a city lad, the catches on quick.
Right.
Your blood pressure's up due to you working when you don't have to.
She said it was normal and within the acceptable limits.
Well, you shouldn't push the limits. It's normal to stay home.
Normal to you or normal to me? Because it's normal for me to carry on working.
It's not a joke, Rachel. You're pregnant. You're going to have a baby.
Chris, have you ever wondered why I love you so much?
Give in.
Because you get on with your life, wheelchair or not. I mean, if you can do it, I can. I'm only pregnant. Would you like me to cook you some tea?
Well, I won't get any at Mill Cottage. Kathy's having a friend round for a meal.
Trouble is, I've got to go to work later. But if you keep yourself amused and hang on at my humble abode, I'll come back and ravish you later. Thought that might put a smile on your face.
Oh, you won't mind if I try and turn this into a home for a moment? Oh, aren't I the lucky one? One sock, male, and the remains of a poorly cooked vegetable quiche.
That were mine.
Really?
Haven't you got somewhere to go? North Pole or Brazil?
Oh, Brazil's better. A girl could really get the hots there. Where's Biff, by the way?
I'm meeting him in the Woolpack later. I just came home to make myself beautiful.
Oh, will he wait that long?
Oh, you've got plenty of time, haven't you, Tina? Still, scrounging can't be that demanding.
I wouldn't know.
Come on, Tina, let's disappear.
No, Luke. I fancy making a foursome with Biff and Jess. Happy families. Is that all right with you, Jessica?
Well, I'd prefer it if you both went to Brazil, but it's a free country.
We can't go to the Woolpack anyway.
Why not?
Your family might roll up.
You ashamed to be with me, Luke?
No, of course not.
I don't want you to hide away. I want to show you off. I want to be with my man, even if it is at the Woolpack for a quiet drink.
Could have been nasty. Little fellow hurt, away from his family. Must have strayed. You ever been hurt? Or trapped? Not able to help yourself?
Not really.
You know, sometimes adults, they can be cruel or unfeeling.
I know. I had a barn owl once. The owner had bent its wings so it couldn't fly.
Well, what about your parents? Did they ever hurt you? Did they do anything to make you run away?
Mum and Dad are always shouting at one another. I run the taps in the bathroom so I can't hear them. My gran's the only one I can talk to. She's special.
Does she live local?
She lives in Spain.
Yeah, a couple of orphans for you.
Yeah, you two can look after them. Give you something to do, stop you gassing all day.
Hey, what's in there? I'll feed them up on your tea.
Well, what's the no to a cup, eh?
Robert loves this time of year. Feeding the lambs that don't have mothers.
Oh, wait, Jack, we'd better get off then, eh? See you later.
The more I see you like this, the more I'm convinced that a night out, away from everything, it's what you need. I mean, how about tonight?
No, Jan. I won't sleep tonight as it is with the reconstruction tomorrow. And on Robert's birthday.
I'll get it.
I want to see Sarah.
Well, I'm sorry, she's not well. She's not up to seeing anybody at the moment, especially not the likes of you.
It'll only take a minute.
I'm sorry, it's impossible.
It's all right, Jan, let her come in.
I know what you think of me and my family. With what you're going through, you've every right. But we have one thing in common, we're both mothers. I mean, you have kids, don't you? You bring them up and you think you know everything about them, but they act in a way that you'd never believe. No matter how stupid and pitiful and bad Sam's been, he's still my son. I mean, he'll get it from police, and when he comes home, he'll get it from me and all. He's done you a terrible wrong. I mean, you want your son back. Well, I don't want Sam back. I mean, by every right, you'll get yours. I don't want him back until he understands how a mother feels to lose a child. And right now, we both have. But I'll tell you something, love. I pray to God that you get yours back safe and sound. I'll see myself out.
Please. It's the police. It's your chance to go home. We should sort everything out. I'll do the talking. Look, they're here! They're here! That means trouble for me as well as for you. I don't want them here. I don't want them poking around, asking questions.
Go!
Can't say that I have. Mind you, I don't see anybody much. Has Dad been missing long?
A couple of weeks. His chances are getting slim, so we're stepping things up. His parents are frantic.
Why?
Well, if you see I'd ahead of him, give us a call. Anything would help. We'll call again.
Oh, watch you, will you? Sorry, mate. Just keep your mind on your job. Kathy's invited me round tonight. You nervous? No. Terrified. I don't know, I fancy her, but... Well, no buts, mate. Go for it. The Lady of the Manor and the Gamekeeper. Could get a novel out of that one. All right, Don Juan. How would you play it? Well, in my vast experience, I'd say that if a lass cooks you moussaka, you're in.
Hi, lads. You all right?
Hi. Yeah?
Listen, I've been looking for you everywhere. I'll meet you tonight in the Woolpack.
But I've got to...
No buts. Be there, Biff.
What were you saying?
Ah, Betty. Still here. Everything all right?
Never better. Where's that man of mine?
He's clearing out the lair.
Oh, I do like a good spring clean.
As long as it's a thorough one.
Can't stand the remains of things left over. Gets me very angry.
Me too.
You can eat your dinner up there.
That's always an option, Vic.
Oh, Mr. Windsor, can I have a word?
Oh, I can't stop.
Mrs. Windsor, would you mind hanging this up?
Oh, no, of course.
There is something else I want to ask you. You have a son, Scott. We'd appreciate it if you'd allow him to help us in tomorrow's reconstruction.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is that to the master's satisfaction, or will he require dessert? That'll have to wait till later. I've got to go to the pub. Come with me if you like.
I like, but I can tear myself away. There's a good film on later.
Oh, must be good to prize yourself away from me. There's a proper dessert in the fridge if you get hungry later.
Go on, get going.
I'm sure you'll be able to amuse yourself while I'm away. Well, I hope you're hungry. Hey, just relax. I'm the hostess tonight. And Chris is eating out.
Good. I mean, that's nice.
Not nice enough. I wish he was a million miles away. Oh, thanks. Cheers.
What are we having, by the way?
Oh, moussaka.
Yeah.
So how did you get rid of it then?
Went off like a rocket. Emmerdale's answer to the space race. Disappeared clean out of sight.
Professor Seth Armstrong.
Shame you weren't the monkey that went up with it.
Oh, nay, Viv. Them monkeys in space have brains.
Ah, and there were peanuts.
Right. So what really happened?
We had to pulverise it.
Then you got it weighed in. I'll have my share later.
And I'll have mine too.
Good to see my regulars in such fine form.
Lucky to get a table. Plenty of brass going out bar and all, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, I can't complain, Seth. I must say things have really turned around.
Oh, well, I'll have a small one then, to show your good fortune.
He got you there,
All right. Well, just to commiserate with Vic's black eye. How'd you get it, by the way? Walked into a... Well, whatever. Just to show my appreciation of my honest and loyal patrons.
Get on with it.
The next round's on me.
Oh, right. Oi, Frank Bruno. I'll have 2 large whiskies, a large rum and coke, and a large sherry.
It's all right, Terry. You can give Vic what he wants. This round's on the house. You don't have to go anywhere near the till.
I didn't. No, I didn't. My turn.
I thought you were staying in with your sick mother.
Say they. Look, why don't you join us? I can explain.
You were like a scared rabbit when you arrived, honestly.
That's because it was.
Not because of Chris.
No, because of you.
Me? Why?
I was scared to ask you something. Something I wanted...
Well, ask away. There's only the 2 of us, and I won't tell us all.
What?
Please forgive me. I do hope I'm not interrupting anything. Good to see you, Dave.
I thought you said you were out for the night.
Oh, Californian and Chardonnay. It's nice. It's very nice. Let me guess, your choice, Kathy. Always one up on your wine?
That's enough, Chris.
She had a good tutor, you see.
You've had your fun, please go.
Well, that would be rude. Dave's our guest.
Just ignore him. I'll go away. So then, Dave, what were you going to ask me?
Have a bit of Wagner, don't you, Dave?
Do you think the posters will do the trick?
Well, I hope so, Vic, because I think Sarah's near breaking point.
You know the land, Seth. Could a young lad survive out there?
Well, oh, it's possible, but it's the nights. Temperature really drops.
Well, Scott wouldn't get through one night without fish and chips and Coca-Cola laid on.
Hope springs eternal, Viv. Well, I hope so, for Jack and Sarah's sake. God bless that little night.
I think you're very enlightened, Sadie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who would go for me mum was ill, then she wasn't, then I had to help Dave with a puncture, then I bumped into Jessica on a bike. Well, she's a saint. Or an idiot. Should have christened him with his own pint the minute you walked in and clocked him with Lady Jessica.
Biff does care about his mum. He's very caring. It's just his nature. He's easily put upon, always helping lost causes.
Is that in any way directed at me?
If the cap fits.
Well, Biff had to amuse himself somehow while I was away. But in case you didn't realise, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Daddy has more innocent young girls to molest.
Yeah, well, if that's your idea of innocent, then Madonna really is a virgin.
Now, Dr. McAllister is not into young girls. He's graduated now to nervous breakdowns for housewives.
Back off, Tina.
You're no better, you two-timing scuzzball.
You've got the manners of a pig.
You've got the face of one.
Tart!
No, come on!
You're one phone call to Jan, and we could have a night away from here.
I'll settle for a mug of cocoa.
Help you sleep. Fat chance, eh?
I look at this album and all I see is a normal, happy boy. Where did we go wrong?
We didn't. It's just something we didn't account for.
Withdrawn? A loner? Took someone from outside to tell me what I knew inside.
Knew what?
I made a divide. My child and your child. Robert sensed that.
I didn't help. Charging around like a jealous idiot.
I want him back. I want another chance to make it right.
You'll get it, love. You'll get it.
I won't give in, Robert.
Neither will I.
They'll haunt me. Sniff about, nose into everything. I like my peace.
They didn't find me today. They'll never find me.
I don't want you here. This is my place. I don't want to be haunted. Do you know what you've done to me by coming here? Do you?